Starting the point guard, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K. Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ollie Markkanen is out there with insanity. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Jonas. And it's McDaniels at the 3. And for the Lakers, he's out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Williams. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. On the wing, Doncic. Rebound by Christopher. And it's Washington's ball. It's a 3-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. McDaniels passes to Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Here's Jonas. Defended by George.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Was maybe a step out of his range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Christopher. The Wizards working the ball around now. Thompson against Dort. Here's Christopher. Williams with the block.
But that's 7'7" wingspan, and how quickly he's able to pogo stick off the floor. Williams has all the making of a premier shot blocker.
Here's George after the basket by Washington. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Williams passes to Doncic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Thompson against Doncic. Williams, a screen on Thompson. To the paint. And it's Williams with the jam.
Williams is 7 feet, but he's also springy, too. He makes the dunk shot look way too easy.
And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
And so it's Washington with it after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The jump hook. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 5 now.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Thompson outside. To the inside. Doncic with the steal. Here's the beast. He's covered by Thompson.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is why Williams guys lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Doncic. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now, here's Markkanen. Scoreless thus far. Here's the beast. No good from outside. Wizards trailed by 4. Pass to Jonas. Now, here's McDaniels. Markkanen sets the pick for Thompson. They could use a bucket. Taken away by Williams. Down low. George. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Here's the beast. Following the basket by Lou Dort. Here's the beast. 14 points from him the last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Oh, we got a moment. Let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. In third, the Lakers.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Thompson outside. Pass to Markkanen. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here's Jonas, and he dunks it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Wizards trail by 3. From 13, it's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Christopher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Here's the Beast. Offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. McDaniels right side. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Washington, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Markkanen. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for McDaniels. Now, here's Sharpe. Here's Thompson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for 8, and it's Ben Simmons in for Luka Doncic. And then for Washington, Diabate's checked in, and it's Knipple in for Thompson. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. George in the post. He's against Kuzma. And that one, good.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Sharpe against Simmons. They set the pick. Tries the spin move. No good off the spin.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets are not being complacent. They are already making transactions. They're hoping to give their offense a boost with the addition of DeMar DeRozan. This is an all-star caliber player who's thrived in multiple systems, and I'm hearing they have no doubt that DeRozan will slot in and provide an instant scoring burst.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. And so it's Washington with it after the basket by the Lakers. Sharpe against Simmons. Fires it up. And it's Sharpe missing. Lakers leading by 3. The drive by Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's really hard to say too much about Simmons. I mean, bouncing off defenders like they're not even there.
Pass to Diabate. Kuzma outside. There's the pick. No good with the triple. Lakers shooting 47% here so far. The Beast passes to George. Six on the shot clock. Here's Cornette. Here's the Beast. Connects from three-point range. The Beast has got 5 points so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Right, the pass to Kuzma. To end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
That free throw, no good.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
And the second free throw, good. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. And Simmons kicks to Cornette. A 3 from George. Diabate grabs the board.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. You really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Wizards trail by 9. Up top Sharp, guarded by Simmons. Lakers with the rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to the Beast. A 3 ball. Kuzma pulls it in. So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against the Heat. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top, ending the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
We've got Doncic. He's out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Ayton. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Steps back. Pass to the Beast. Stolen by McDaniel. Here's Jonas. Guarded by Doncic. Sharp against Ayton. Shot clock at 5, and here's Thompson. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to the Beast. It's good from long range. The Beast's got 10.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now, here's Sharp. No scoring in this one.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back over to you guys.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. The three for Doncic. They get it again. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner with the rebound and score. Good work near the hoop.
Wizards trail by 12. Thompson outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Sharp missing.
This has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Here's the Beast. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. Oh, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Williams, he's checked in 3. And a switcher also for Washington. Markkanen's checked in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. And Clark, one idea the Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
When you talk about him, then Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Now, here's Dort. Doncic outside. Here's the Beast. Los Angeles with another miss. Wizards trail by 10. Thompson passes to Christopher. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Christopher. Christopher's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Markkanen, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The Beast can't hit. Wizards trail by 6. Inside, and stolen by Wagner. Dort with the ball. Pass to the Beast. Nailed from three-point land. The Beasts got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Change here. Cornette's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Lakers. Right there in 5th position. Middle of the pack in the conference.
And you know, for the Lakers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Now, Doncic, he has 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the Lakers with another miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Cornet with it. He's guarded by Markkanen. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Washington with the rebound. Christopher's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Jonas, defended by Dort. And here's Markkanen. He's got 5. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Cornet. Outside Williams. Doncic outside from downtown. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Thompson in the post. Spotted by Doncic. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Thompson. Pass to the Beast. To end the cold streak. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip heading out to the Bay Area to take on the Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Sacramento Kings.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Wizards have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Kneppel. There's the triple. They get it back. Christopher. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
The first one falls. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Now, here's George. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. And so Simmons will bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Drains the three-pointer.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Here's Christopher after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their rush. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
On the wing, George. Pass to the beast. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Christopher. He's covered by Cornette. Christopher, no good. Lakers leading by 6. Pass to George. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Misses from short range. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for the Beast. 7th in scoring, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Here's the Beast. He's got 20. Contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And he sinks the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 7. The Beast passes to Simmons. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Knipple. Finney Smith defending. And Wright kicks to Kuzma. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Here's the Beast. 21 points in the game. And the shot no good, a bit short. Wright looking around. Pass to Diabate. Here's Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
let's set it up. Get ready for your pocket fight. A real movie.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with the team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Lauri Markkanen is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Jonas. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Christopher in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Jonas. It doesn't go for him.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Thompson. Back to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Markkanen sets the pick for McDaniel. And it's in there. McDaniel's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Wizards.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Thompson right side. To the middle, in transition. Here come the Wizards.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's the Beast. 21 points in the game. Jonas grabs the rebound. McDaniels finds Thompson. Here's Jonas. Markkanen passes to Thompson. Back to Markkanen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers leading. Doncic looking it over. Over Thompson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
And Thompson throws it down.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
It's your Lakers Ice Squad. Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers Ice Squad. Let them hear you.
Let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. And you look at the Beast, second in the league, having an excellent season.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Lakers. Lets it go with the three. They get the rebound. Christopher the pass to Markkanen. Second chance shot. Another one falls for Washington.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
Doncic kicks to Cornette. Pass to George. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Wagner's checked in for the Beast. Good on both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. McDaniels outside. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Dort. Thompson misses. Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the Wizards with possession after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Jonas. Markkanen a screen on Doncic. Jonas, good on the three-point shot. Jonas has got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Now Cornette. Wagner with a screen for Doncic. Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Here's Jonas. He's got 5. Markkanen a screen on Dort. Markkanen in the corner for the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Thompson against Doncic. Over Thompson. Doncic, no good. Washington trailing. Pass to Jonas, and they call an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Simmons checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Washington. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for McDaniels. Now, here's Wagner. Outside, Dort. Wagner passes to Cornette. A three from Simmons. The rebound by Sharp. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Jonas. Now here's Kuzma. Here's Jonas. The Wizards with another miss. Outside, Dort. And here is Simmons. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside, Dort. Out to Doncic. This one for three. That shot no good.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Christopher, that's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now, here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Outside, Simmons. Doncic with a screen for Simmons. Over in the corner, Dort. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Sharp, the pass to Kuzma. Wagner with the block.
Big time denial that time by Wagner. Boy, he put some plaster on that one.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, Dort. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Dort finds Doncic. Off target with his three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Sharp, the pass to Thompson. Here's Christopher. He's got 10. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And they are in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They are playing some stingy defense and making shots difficult.
And I need to mention their second chance points again. Such a hard-working team on the offensive glass. Think of all the points they would have missed out on if not for the effort on the boards. Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Mo Wagner. And then for Washington, Diabate's checked in, and it's Knippel in for Thompson. Washington shooting 41% for the game. Kuzma outside. For the lead, and the layup is up and in. Kuzma's got 5 now.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's good for 2. Wizards have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And Wright kicks to Kuzma. To Wright. In the corner, Knippel with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Dort gets it to go.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Now here's Kuzma. He has 5. To Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Sharp, the pass to Kuzma. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Luka with authority inside.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Kuzma outside. Fires the three. That one doesn't go. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Simmons is out there with George. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's the Beast. And it's Williams at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sharp. And stolen by Simmons. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Yep, right through the net. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles leads cut to just 5 points on the basket from Sharp. Pass to George. Now here's Williams. And he converts the layup.
But as big as Mark Williams is, he's got to have the ability to play through contact and get it done through that contact.
Now here's Wright. Here's Christopher. He's guarded by Williams. Christopher, the pass to Sharp. To the paint. Williams with the block.
Williams showing you really good defensive instincts right there. Nice job getting positioning to come up with the block.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now George, after Lowry Markkanen, misses from long range. Here's the Beast. Shot clock at 6. Here's Finney-Smith. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 9. Here he goes. Right outside. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Then for the Wizards, Daniels, he's checked in for Knipple. Thompson comes in for Sharp. And it's Jonas in for Wright. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 19 points.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
Outside, Simmons. George sets a screen for Simmons. Pass to the Beast. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's the Beast. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Williams knows that his role on this team is to be active on the glass, and that time showed some tremendous effort in getting to the board.
Baseline jumper goes back up, and Cornette gets it to go.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Jonas. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 9. Inside. There's the steal. Here's McDaniels. McDaniels, a screen on George. And Thompson kicks to McDaniels. Back to Thompson. Launches a three. Offensive rebound. Here's Christopher. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now here's Markkanen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
All right, fans. Here comes your Laker hero.
And she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. That free throw good for Markkanen.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand in glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And Markkanen drops them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from this charity stripe. You love to see that.
Simmons passes to Cornette. Simmons with it. Pass to the beast. From outside, off the mark.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here's McDaniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days. Good on the second free throw.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to the beast. And a miss there on the triple.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Keontae George picks one up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Simmons. And so Thompson nails both of them. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lets it go from 11. Jonas' shot is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Doncic outside. Pass to Cornette. Here's the beast. McDaniels defending. 4 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. The beast can't hit.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Intercepted. McDaniels outside. Pass to Jonas. McDaniels kicks to Thompson. Over George. No good off the front iron.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Doncic passes to Cornette. Lakers passing it around. To the beast. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Lakers trail. Here's the beast. Back to Doncic. Can they get it? And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luke Cornette. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Cornette. And so Cornette nails them both. The Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. McDaniels kicks to Thompson. Over George. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Lakers leading. On the wing, Doncic. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Now Markkanen. Doncic with the steal. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And here is Los Angeles now after Lowry Markkanen misses from long range. Doesn't get that one. Wizards trail by 3. McDaniel. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Dort, he's checked in for the Lakers.
15 foul. At the line for the Wizards,
One shot.
Jaden McDaniel. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for McDaniel.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Doncic against Thompson. Oh, good on the layup. Driving to the basket.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Now Dort. That shot no good.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Jonas. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Doncic there for the rebound. The Lakers trail. Dort outside.
Evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. George. Williams sets a screen for George.
That time the defense just a tad too aggressive, sending Williams to the line, where Mark's improved over the years from that strike.
At the line for Los Angeles, Mark Williams, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Williams drops them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Now, here's Doncic. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Rebounded by Thompson. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And the Lakers call time here. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quick.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
There you go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Toward outside. And the three misses. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan.